Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. Live Music Nation Podcast Festival Edition. Today we are with Deb, and she is with the Yellow Pine Harmonica Festival. She says it's way more than harmonicas. Deb, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Deb, give us a little background on you. Where'd you grow up? Talk a little bit about your family and your career.
I'm a Idaho native, born and raised here, never lived anywhere else. Roots are very deep, and now I get to live in the Idaho mountains.
Okay.
I was a state employee for 32 years before I retired, but yes.
All right, perfect. Give us the when and where on the festival.
The festival was originally started in 1990, which was the state centennial, and the governor had challenged all the towns of Idaho to put some sort of celebration on. So the plan was to have 1 year event, and that was 34 years ago, sorry.
Perfect. All right. Now,
so it has every year for 34 years.
There you go. So for the listener, so they can fully experience the atmosphere, 3 questions that help us. What does it look like? What does it smell like? And what does it sound like? So smells are foods. That's what we're going for there. Let's go back to question number 1. What does it look like?
This town is 3 blocks long and 3 blocks wide. We don't have pavement. We don't have sidewalks. We are in the backcountry, 15 miles from the Frank Church Wilderness area. We are a step back in time. We close down the main street and have the festival right there in the street.
Okay. All right. Now, food. Talk about food. Oh, wait. When we go back to the street there, so do people need to bring their own seating, their own coolers? How does that work?
Seating we provide.
Okay.
However, lodging is an issue. If you have not reserved a room in the minimal rooms that we have before you left last festival, plan to camp. But camping is free, parking is free, attendance is free.
All right. Now, let's jump into food. When you're walking around downtown, what are you going to smell?
Well, it's going to depend on where you are. You could be next to the barbecue place. You could be next to the pizza place, the taco place. We have food vendors come in for our festival. So there's a variety. And the village puts on breakfasts and dinners.
There you go. I like that. I love that a lot. I love that a lot. All right, let's talk about the different styles of music that you have had in the past.
Well, we allow all genres. Of course, being the harmonica-based festival that we were, it started as a harmonica contest. There's a substantial amount of blues, but we have rock, we have hillbilly, we have had some jazz, we've had Scottish rock, Celtic rock. The Moody Jews from Boise came up. It's just anything you can imagine. Country is always popular. We have multiple performance venues that occur for these 2.5 days. So if you didn't want to listen at one stage, you can always walk a block and go to another one.
Did you say that the Moody Jews? Is that what you call them?
Yes, a Hasidic
awesome.
rock band. Yes.
That's so cool. Like, that's just worth coming to the festival right there for a band with that name. That's great.
They're very popular down here in the Boise Valley.
So 3 venues throughout the community. Is that what you said?
There is 2 performance stages, and then there's also performing at the Yellow Pine Tavern and at the Corner Pub.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
So,
when did this start?
I'm not counting all of the jamming that occurs anywhere and everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when did this start, and why did it start?
It started in 1990 as a harmonica contest to celebrate the state of Idaho's centennial.
Oh, wow.
And it grew. It was a very small little event, but it was so popular that people kept coming back. Now, I will say the late 1990s, it became known as the Drink and Drug Fest. We have worked very hard to change that. It is now very family friendly. We have events for all ages. We have music, we have demonstrations, we have workshops. You can learn to play the harmonica. We have food. We have walking tours of the town. Of course, we're right smack in the middle of recreation country. So you like fly fishing? Great. Do you like hiking? Wonderful. You like mountain biking? Terrific. But it is not pavement. You have to want to get here.
Ah, wow. All right. That makes a lot of good sense. All right. So, Deb, let's have some fun here. Oh, most importantly, I guess before we move too far, is how do people find out more? Where do they get their information on the festival?
We have both a Facebook page and a website. The website is yellowpinefestival.org.
Okay.
And the Facebook page, you can look up Yellow Pine Festival, it will come up. It is the first weekend and full weekend in August. So this coming year, it will be August 1, 2, and 3. Starts Thursday night, ends midnight Saturday night, but then we do a community breakfast on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
For anybody. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it is. And again, it's free to attend, free to park, free to camp.
There you
We
go.
open our golf course to camping. Now, don't think golf course, think forest that happens to have golf holes in it.
Oh man, I can't wait. I got to play this course. I need a good challenge.
Yeah. Yes.
It's more like a giant outdoor pool table. I got you.
Yes, it is. It is an experience you will never forget. We have people who come and have been coming for the last 30 years. It has grown amazingly from the little tiny thing that it was. This past year, we had around 3,500 people there. That means that our population, which in the winter is around 30, went from 30 to 3,500.
That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, a couple of fun questions because I am in live entertainment, and I just got to know, what's the best concert you've ever seen your entire life?
I would have to say it has to be at this festival. Oh yeah, it is. It is so much fun. The performers have so much fun performing. That's what brings them back. Because they enjoy it so much. I mean, we've had our big names there.
Yep.
But it's the ones that have been there coming for 20 years and still come. They come from all over the country. And it's a blast. And when the sun goes down and it gets dark and the stars are absolutely peppering the sky and the moon rises up over Golden Gate Hill, you can't have anything better. You just can't. It's fabulous.
Oh, that's great. Okay, dead or alive, you get to see one musical actor, artist, or band. Who would you want to see?
Oh, Lordy. I'm going to show my age. Tennessee Ernie Ford.
That works. I mean, that's what I love about this question. Sometimes we hear ones that we've never heard before, and that is spot on. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for being on with us today, Deb. I appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you for having me. Send everybody up to Idaho, right smack in the center of the state. We'll take you.
We sure will. I appreciate it.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road. Are you ready to go if you want to?